Hello Twin Flames and welcome to the weekly energy forecast for your Twin Flame and for you. And our final card is, as always, the next steps that you can take every week in order to speed up your harmonious Twin Flame union. So let's check in with your Twin Flame and let's see what their week ahead is going to look like, what they're thinking and feeling, and what's going to come up for them. And we have Free Yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So it feels like your Twin Flame had been feeling very limited, maybe imprisoned, not able to move on from a certain situation. Maybe they were feeling trapped. However, this week your Twin Flame is being guided to break free from those limitations. And those limitations could be anything depending on your journey and your situation. Those could be karmic relationships, fears, any limiting beliefs, even guilt. It could be anything. Maybe childhood wounds. However, this week it's going to feel extremely uncomfortable to stay within those limitations. And it feels like their soul knows that now is time to take back control and reclaim their truth. Your Twin Flame is tired of being stuck and they're preparing for a change. They're ready to break free. They're ready for the next step, the next era. So this card shows up as an indication that your Twin Flame is about to make a change when it comes to their life, when it comes to their attitude. It could be your Twin Flame emotionally detaching from a third party or making an internal breakthrough. It could be something quiet also. They might be regrouping in order for them to make space to be their authentic self and therefore their connection with you. So whatever form that takes when it comes to your Twin Flame, trust that they are freeing themselves from something and that's going to bring a lot of relief into your connection. So something that's important for you to remember during this time is to hold loving space for them. Not to pressure, not to get impatient, because your unconditional love is what's going to help your Twin Flame align with the divine truth of your union. Your week ahead is going to be all about unrequited love. Okay, that's interesting. So this can come up when there's an imbalance in the relationship. Maybe you feel like you've been giving too much in your relationship with your Twin Flame and that's not being reciprocated. Maybe there is a fear of rejection, any old wounds about not being chosen, being put last, and that's a very, very common wound that Twin Flames face, actually. This week might be bringing up those wounds where you felt unloved or abandoned, and those wounds are very possibly what's triggering doubt about your connection with your Twin Flame, and it's also possible that they've been playing out in your connection. So if something happened between you where you feel not chosen, not loved back, abandoned, that's a reflection of that wound being brought up to the surface for you to finally face it and heal it. So this isn't the literal your Twin Flame doesn't love you, obviously, because at the core, your Twin Flame loves you so, so much. However, it is an invitation to release any false beliefs that you might have, such as love must be earned or it must be chased. I must be good enough in order to be loved. I must be perfect to be in union with my Twin Flame. All those beliefs are really going to influence how your Twin Flame treats you and how you approach your connection. So it's very important for you to address those beliefs and heal in that space. So if you feel like those things are coming up for you this week, I would suggest that you use the mirror exercise or any other inner healing work tools to heal in that space. Because your Twin Flame loves you. But at the same time, they can only show you the love that you've been showing yourself. So this week, it's all about you loving yourself first, accepting yourself, letting go of self-abandonment, and that is what your Twin Flame is going to reflect to you. And that's what's going to take you to the next level. And last but not least, let's see your next steps. What is it that you can do in order to speed up the process of harmonious twin flame union? And we have heart-to-heart conversations. So the theme of this card is all about being honest and vulnerable, and it's all about getting clear on what it is that you desire and what it is that you're experiencing, how you feel about it. It's extremely important for you to be honest, especially with yourself. If there's something about your relationship with your twin flame that you don't like at this moment, you don't have to pretend that you like it or, gaslight yourself or dismiss your feelings. You can take it as an opportunity to heal instead, and this is what's going to move you forward from a situation you don't like into a situation that's amazing and feels great. Another message I'm getting from this card is that you're being advised to speak your truth with compassion and authenticity. And you don't have to just, speak with your twin flame in that case, because many of you, I know you're no contact. But speaking your truth is also about your relationships with yourself, your relationships with other people, and it's also about prayer, journaling, and your relationship with your creator. Are you being honest in your communications with God, the divine, or are you holding back? It's important that you're also approaching your relationship with your creator from a place of honesty instead of, just focusing on the positive, but in a toxic way. So if there's something that you don't like, it's important to bring that up, pray about it, ask questions about it, receive the answers. That's very important. The guidance of this card is also to express your feelings, maybe in a new way, or to open up emotionally in a space where it's safe. Connect with your feelings. Don't be afraid of that. Many of us were taught since a young age to numb out, to ignore our pain, and that's not making it go away. Instead, it's important to connect with this part of yourself, to let yourself feel, even if it hurts. And the less you resist feeling that pain, the faster it goes away. It's really impressive, actually. So it's very important to let go of any fears of feeling your feelings and to connect with yourself authentically in this way, because the next step, that's always in your feelings. So this is why it's important to stay connected with your heart in this way. Remember that your twin flame union deepens through your emotional intimacy, especially with yourself and your creator, so it's important to keep nurturing that. And right now, vulnerability is actually a superpower and not a weakness. So this is all I had for you this week, my dear twin flames. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.